What if I told you that Britain's political map just cracked wide open? That the Labour Party, once unshakable, is now bleeding MPs to a party once called fringe? Yes, it's happening. And the consequences could be irreversible. In a political twist no one saw coming, several long-serving Labour MPs have officially defected to Reform UK, triggering a political earthquake that's shaken Westminster to its core and put Keir Starmer's leadership under siege. What began as whispers of discontent has exploded into a full-scale mutiny. For weeks, speculation had been simmering. MPs frustrated with Starmer's indecision, disillusioned by what they describe as the party's abandonment of its working-class roots. Now that quiet unrest has erupted. A coordinated group of veteran MPs has crossed the floor, publicly aligning themselves with Reform UK. Their message? Crystal clear. They no longer trust Starmer's leadership or the party's ideological direction. The impact is seismic. Labour's internal tensions between centrist strategists and traditionalist MPs have burst into full public view. Starmer, once viewed as a unifier, now faces allegations of betrayal on immigration, national security, and economic reform. And this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment rebellion. Sources reveal the defections were months in the making, carefully planned and strategically timed. Reform UK, led by Richard Tice, with Nigel Farage still casting a long shadow, has seized the moment. No longer a fringe protest party, Reform UK is rebranding itself as a hardline force built on national identity, immigration control, and economic sovereignty. Exactly the messages resonating in Labour's former heartlands. With new MPs now seated in Parliament, Reform UK's voice is no longer on the sidelines. It's affecting vote outcomes, fracturing traditional Labour blocs, and forcing both major parties to rethink their strategy. Inside Labour HQ, it's full-blown crisis mode. Advisors are scrambling, emergency meetings are being held. The fear of more defections is real and growing. For Labour veterans, it feels like betrayal. For the public, reactions are polarized. Reform UK supporters are hailing this as a long-overdue reckoning. Loyal Labour voters are stunned, confused, and angry. Social media is ablaze. Hashtags like #ToLabourCollapse and #ToStarmerCrisis are trending. Meanwhile, Starmer is making public appearances, insisting Labour will bounce back. But candid images of a frustrated, embattled leader have only fueled the fire. Once seen as calm and competent, if a bit dull, Starmer is now painted as weak, indecisive, and out of touch. Analysts warn, if Labour can't quickly unite behind a clear vision, it risks not just losing the next general election, but becoming irrelevant as a political force. Calls for a leadership challenge are no longer whispers. They're gaining momentum. The party is staring down a potential realignment of British politics. Voter loyalties are shifting. The old rules no longer apply. Reform UK, once stuck in single-digit polling, is now climbing. It has parliamentary presence, grassroots traction, and growing media momentum. At Labour HQ, sources describe tense internal meetings, growing distrust, and outright panic. Some in Starmer's camp want a hard crackdown. Others plead for restraint to avoid pushing centrists further away. Meanwhile, Reform UK's messaging is sharp. Even Labour's own MPs no longer believe in Starmer. It's a narrative that's sticking. The Conservatives are watching closely. They're seizing the moment to paint Labour as divided and unstable, but Reform UK's rise is a threat to them too. The right-wing vote is splintering. Traditional coalitions are breaking. Every vote is now unpredictable. Outside of Westminster, public trust in politics is collapsing. Years of scandals and broken promises have left voters cynical and angry. Reform UK is tapping into that fury, offering what many see as straight talk and strong stances, particularly on immigration and national identity. To many disillusioned voters, these Labour defections aren't betrayal, they're confirmation. Even insiders have given up on the system. British politics is no longer stable. The two-party structure is cracking. Reform UK is gaining ground in overlooked communities. Their rallies are swelling, their social media influence is growing, and their message is cutting through. Labour now stands at a crossroads. Will it double down on centrism or rebuild from its roots? Can Starmer hold on, or is a leadership change inevitable? The Conservatives, too, are walking a tightrope, balancing between holding their base and stopping Reform UK from stealing support. This is not just a crisis, it's a political reckoning. The next general election won't be business as usual. It will be a test of ideas, identity, and leadership. Reform UK has cracked open the door to a new era in British politics. The only question is, who will walk through it? If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to BNN for more honest, verified updates. We're here to cut through the noise, no spin, no misinformation, just the facts that matter. Thank you for watching.